Welcome back. If you're listening out there in Radio Land, we just did side, side, side using the law of cosines, which is still in my calculator. There's two kinds of problems you would use the law of cosine on. One of them is when you know the three sides. The other one is when you have two sides making an angle. So in other words, if I had this, let's say I had this side was 20, this side was 11, and this angle over here was 36. Side, angle, side. Side, angle, side. These two sides actually form that angle. You might think of the angle being in between the two sides because it is. Okay, now think about this. The way we've got our law of cosine set up, we're going to call this angle x, and this side over here is going to be little a. Because in the formula, these two are always across from each other. So we're ready to solve. Okay, you can always go through here and change all these to 0. You got to avoid this thing down here. Don't mess with the bound at all. So make sure you stay up. Let's see. Let's call B11. Let's call C20. We know the angle's 36. Boy, this is hard. You could put the 20 there and the 11 here. It doesn't matter. And we want to do alpha enter and solve for side A. Okay, took it just a second, but let's write this. 8, 4, 6, 4, 9, 8, 4, 5, 1, 9, 14. Okay, write it all down. Leave this in your calculator, okay? We're going to move it in a second. We're going to move it. And then you want to come over here and erase the x and erase the a. So every time you use an x and an a, go ahead and erase them. Now, just in case you're freaking out over there, watch this. If I had called that side 20 and this side 11, and I had gone down here to solve for the side, it would have been exactly the same thing. No difference. Okay, so now I've got two angles. You can either pick this one and call it x, or you can pick that one and call it x. It doesn't matter. So let's just pick this one the second time. And this one up here just became a. Okay, that means this number needs to trade places with that number. Okay, so this is pretty slick because I don't want to have to recopy that. But notice right now it's A. So let's just go up there where the 20 is and let's put A in there. And then when I down arrow, look what happens. It went and moved it. It moved this over there. I just let 20 and the 12 and the change number switch places, go to x because we want angle x, alpha, enter, and there's the angle. Okay, it's 113. This angle is 113, 7, 8, 1, 4, 5, 7, 80, 69 degrees. No rounding. Okay, now this is pretty cool because instead of having to go over, you can go call this one x over here if you want to. We don't know that angle yet, but look, I could subtract these two from 180 and find it. Okay, so let's do this the easy way. Right there it says quit. I just exited the equation solver. I'm going to do 180 minus 36 minus, x. My calculator right now thinks this is x. So watch what happens when I push enter. It just went and subtracted it. Look, it went and got x is this number. It's in the memory of the calculator. So this missing angle over here is 30, 578 degrees. And we're good on that one. And there's the law of cosines and two examples. So on the bottom of this one, let's make up one side, and one side angle side for you to solve. How about 8, 9, 10? Okay. And how about 4, 58 degrees, and 7? Solve the triangles. So find these three angles, find these two angles, and a side. And that's enough for today, and we'll return.